Welcome back to the channel, Get Sarasota Real Estate Fit with Shayla Twit, me. And today we are talking to a really reputable, longtime local mover, Davi Valenti. They've been in business over 35 years. And if you've sold a house or you're thinking about buying a house, of course you need a mover. So we have a list of movers. These guys are great, and I'm excited to introduce you to them today. So stay tuned. All right, we're here with John, General Manager of Davi Valenti. John, tell us all the things that you do. Do you pack up a whole house and move it, and where to?
Yep, we can do anything that's needed to get you from here to anywhere that you want to go. Whether it's international, to Canada, to Europe, to Asia, whether it's to anywhere in the United States, or even if it's just local or within the state of Florida, we can get it done.
And yeah, so I was asking him earlier off camera, we do a lot of local moves, but then we also have a lot of snowbirds that are coming from Ohio and New York and wherever. So you do cross country,
yes,
like you said.
Yes.
And for like our elderly population or people that just want more of a pampered move,
yep,
right? Do you go into the cabinets?
Yeah, we can get somebody out there to help them sort through their things in order to help them get things reduced. Because a lot of people who are moving north don't take everything with them. They tend to take their prized possessions, select pieces of furniture, and we can help them downsize and dispose of certain items.
Oh, that's cool.
So,
and another thing I want to get into that we talked about, maybe we'll move into the back to talk about it, is some of the restoration work that you've been doing and as it relates to hurricanes and water damage. So we're going to take you in the back and sort of have a discussion about that in more detail.
Sure.
All right, you guys, this is like behind the scenes, and I'm thinking like there's a lot of stuff here. Are these all full?
Yes, everyone except for the 5 that went out this morning.
What is in all these boxes?
Everything that's in these are the possessions of all the people that we move. Their furniture, all the boxes, everything are in these. Okay.
This is so it's 8,000 square feet. How many cubic feet is this? Would you say? We don't know.
There are 250. There are 280 vaults at 250 feet per, and I'd have to probably multiply that out.
You don't have the automatic calculator in your head?
Well, I do, but it'd
take a minute. So, are some of these items from Ian?
A lot of them.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about like what happened there and how you guys got involved with.
Well, it started out that we have been doing business with 3 construction companies down in Boca Grande over the years, and a lot of them call us when they have a remodel. And they also call us when they have water damage because, people have that from time to time from their plumbing or whatever that goes wrong. And in this particular case, they called us specifically because of Ian. And right now at our facility, we have probably in excess of 200,000 pounds of household goods belonging to people from Boca Grande.
That's a lot.
Yeah.
So when there's a water intrusion, you go and remove their things. I was thinking, like we talked about earlier off camera, I was thinking they would have to put it into a storage facility, but you guys move it and store
right
it
in here,
right where you see all of these boxes, well, crates. And so what happens after that? Then they wait till the insurance claim is settled or whatever.
And the construction company comes in there and replaces whatever they have to and bring it back. So they call it a pack out technically when it's damaged like this. And we'll go there, we'll do the complete packing of everything that they need done. Perhaps it has to be done in the kitchen cabinets, the closets, everything comes out because oftentimes they got to remove all the floors and the walls up to 2 or 3 feet high. Out it goes. And then when it's finished, we bring it back. And we'll do a complete unpack and help the customer put it away. Wow. And remove all the debris as well.
And in the case of Ian, are you mostly getting compensated from insurance claims?
Both.
Customers
and their insurance companies.
I guess some people are self-insured.
That's correct. And when you in certain neighborhoods, that's correct.
Right. Interesting. This is I didn't, when you're not directly affected, sometimes you don't think of all of the moving parts. Pun intended, the moving parts.
I had no idea this existed even before I started doing it. And then you start getting phone calls from restoration companies saying we need help.
Wow, that's great. It's a great service too, outside of just like a normal move. Right. And then your international moves, you do mostly by boat.
Yeah,
right?
there's occasionally a shipping by air, but that's generally a very small shipment.
Mm,
Okay, usually less than 500 pounds.
okay.
But most of the shipments, yes, we put them in overseas containers. Okay, the large corrugated when you see them going down the highway, or a lift van like you see right there on the
Oh,
end. That's for small shipments.
okay. All right, what's up with all these couches over here? I noticed that they're all packed and wrapped and secured in a separate spot. Are any of the couches in the crates, or how does this?
Well, when they get to a certain size, and if they're a certain configuration, it's better to put them on a sofa rack. So we get them, if they're a cloth sofa, we stretch wrap them, pad wrap, and then re-stretch them to keep the pad on it. If it's leather, you never stretch wrap first. You pad wrap, then stretch wrap. And it goes on the sofa rack because it's just better for them to be put on that than it is to put in the vault.
Things I did not ever know. I guess I've always moved from one spot to the end, just seamless. Yep. So, but we do have a large, like I said, snowbird population, or if someone's renovating, yep, they might need storage, yep, right? Yep. Do you just take and store stuff here too? Yep. Or, okay, yep, that's interesting. Good to know. So if someone wants to get a quote or look into your services, how do they get a hold of you guys?
Well, they would either go on to davivalenti.com and
Let's spell it out.
Okay, davivalenti.com, DAVIVALENTI.com. And there'll be someplace on there where you can send us an email through there. Or you can just give us a call at 941-727-1459.
And we'll have it in the show notes as well. So thank you so much.
No, you're welcome.
So thank you for watching. I hope you found it was helpful. We also have a large vendor list, not just of movers, but other resources that you might need, from handymen to painters. So just look to us as a resource. I want to be able to direct you in the right direction with quality referral partners that we work with and have been working with for many years. Also, you're going to want to keep an eye on the channel because I'm interviewing a couple of people, namely Ricky Caruth. He is a big influencer in the real estate space, and another local agent that's big on YouTube as well, for our end of February market update. So stay tuned for all of that. Thank you for subscribing, watching, commenting, and sharing, and check out davivalenti.com.